It's coffee break. Welcome to the podcast where we ask ourselves perplexing questions.
Yes.
Like, why is it called WD-40? Are they admitting that they failed 39 times?
I didn't know where that was going to go. Such a math teacher joke.
I thought about it earlier today. Somebody had a squeaky cart. I was like, just get some WD-40 for that. It's also November 5th, so happy V for Vendetta Day.
It is.
And Guy Fawkes Day.
Yeah. Was he real?
Yes.
I'm amazing.
And the movie, V for Vendetta, will be in theaters next year.
Next year?
For its 20th re-release.
That makes sense.
Anniversary.
Yeah.
Which I was like, okay. I mean, it's a different type of movie.
It's a good movie.
You hate it.
It's a good story. My issues with it is more like from a cinematography perspective.
Okay.
I don't like the pacing.
I believe that's also another Alan Moore book.
That makes sense.
So, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 trailer.
Yes.
We got a trailer, not a teaser this time around.
Mm-hmm.
And I could tell you, the animatronics look amazing.
Yes.
Their eyes actually move this time around.
They could move No, they couldn't. Well, that was true with the games, too.
Is it just accurate?
Yeah. Damn,
I dinked it for that. In my review, I was like, no, you can't even move the eyes.
I thought you were joking. No, that's how it worked in the games. I'm so excited because we got a glimpse of, we saw the toy animatronics,
yep.
But we also saw the withered animatronics. Ooh, I love them.
And these aren't the same spirits as before, right?
No.
Okay. Why is the bad guy in a different location?
What do you mean? He owned a company.
Yeah, I know. He had multiple locations for Freddy's.
Yes.
But they're showing, he says, when they walked in, he was like, you have nowhere to run.
Mm-hmm.
So he's, there in essence. He died at the end of the first one, though.
Yeah, so it's complicated. He doesn't really die.
Okay.
There's a reason for that. It's like with the kids.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Okay. But he killed more kids?
Oh, there are so many dead kids. The entire point of the animatronics is that they're built to help him catch the kids.
Yeah.
They have empty stomachs to hide the bodies in them.
I knew that.
We get one Mangle. We got a glimpse of her at the very end there. She was the one on the car.
Yeah.
She does noise frequencies. She just screams and stuff, interrupt noise frequencies so you can't call the police. You can't hear properly. Everything about there's a couple of, the cupcake is designed to keep watch, so if it sees something, it can tell the other animatronics that something's coming,
Yeah.
Yes. Many of them, many dead. Dead children.
Yeah, the cupcake ate someone's face off last time.
Yeah.
It came through the vents, which, I mean, it's one of the coolest scenes in the movie, but there's a cut, and it really irked me. I didn't talk about it, but they're staring at the camera, and they have the cupcake on a tray, and then they begin lowering it down to the vent. And then it shows the guy watching it, freaking out, and then the tray's now empty and they're just re-raising it.
It was odd because
the cupcake moves and we see it lunge at a character. So yeah, the animatronics look better this time around, and I'm wondering if it has to do with the success of the first one, but you're also telling me it has to do with the story as well.
It's also, they look super accurate how they looked in the games also, which that's just what he did, Scott Cawthon, when he was modeling them.
Yeah,
he would just get better and improve.
Yeah. Makes sense. It's all our work. That first coffee break podcast isn't good.
No, God, no.
We screwed up a lot of episodes. I will admit that. Okay. Well, you're asking yourself, and yes, dreams do come true. The Russo brothers will produce a new Rambo.
What?
Yep.
Rambo?
Yeah.
With...
No. New guy.
Who?
Noah Centineo.
Would I know him from something?
Yeah, he's the weird... He's the kid that Black Adam was saving in Black Adam.
What?
Yeah, he's grown up now. He's like 29 years old.
It's been that long.
Yeah.
Wow. Why?
I don't know.
I don't know if I want another Rambo. I don't love Rambo to begin with.
I've never seen one all the way through.
They're really boring. It's like the epitome of mindless action guy movie. And there's plots and stuff.
Well, I know the first two were significant and important, especially in the 80s, to like veterans.
Yeah, it was
because that's his story.
Yeah, it was a commentary about the veterans coming home with PTSD and whatnot, and how they were treated and things.
Well, I know. Yeah, the first one he's hunting down like a sheriff.
Yeah.
which is not okay. That would be domestic terrorism.
That's Rambo.
Yeah. So yeah, Rambo's coming back. This movie only happened because Lionsgate got the rights to not only Rambo, but the Expendables.
The Expendables?
Yeah, I guess they did a deal with Stallone.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're planning to make another Expendables movie. Which I'm like, you're running out of action stars.
Yes.
They're not really there anymore.
They're not so much expendable as they are rotting away.
Yeah. And then they're like, we're going to also make a TV show. And I was just like...
TV show?
Yeah, they made that new Expendables. I didn't see that one, but I've seen all the others.
I'm not into like the action flick stuff in general.
Yeah.
I don't think a TV show would work. I imagine it'd be a lot like the John Wick one, where when it's longer, it doesn't necessarily improve the story or anything.
Yes, yeah. I totally agree. But I was just like, wow, Rambo and the Expendables are coming back.
Okay.
But just as dreams are true, so are nightmares.
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser.
Uh-huh.
Rachel Weisz.
Who?
Are coming back.
Oh.
For The Mummy 4.
Why? Was Rachel Weisz the first one?
She's the original one.
The original Evie.
Yeah.
Not the weird one. One of the many reasons I really don't like the third one.
Okay, so Tomb of the Dragon Emperor is the third one, right?
Yep.
And I was like, are we going to pick up where that story left off? Because Alex was grown up. And Jonathan made a joke that he was leaving to go to Peru. And at the end, it was like mummies are found in Peru.
Yeah.
He was trying to get away from them. And I was just like, that would be cool. And they talked about, especially the actor who played Alex. He's like, yeah, I signed on for like 5 more movies.
Jeez.
Yes. And he was talking about how Peru was going to be the next location. And that they were going to fight like Mesoamerican mummies.
That would be cool.
Which I was like, okay, that's straight up my alley right there.
Yeah.
And that didn't work out because nobody likes that movie.
Yeah.
So much that apparently Mummy 4 will not acknowledge the events of Mummy 3. So this is technically Mummy 3.
Like they're just retrying again.
This is a sequel to The Mummy Returns.
Which...
Now you're more confused because there's also somebody working on a Mummy prequel.
Are they?
Yep.
What could happen? Oh yeah, because it's like what happens in the we just watched the first 5 minutes of the original.
I know, right? Which might have got scrapped because of this, but then. Remember there was a Tom Cruise one?
Yes. Oof.
So we're just doubling back. We have no more ideas.
I guess so.
Also, Brendan Fraser, I don't know if he can be Rick.
Are you the action cool guy anymore?
Yes.
I'm more into this idea because that they're older and withered, I would say.
Yes.
Because I do like unconventional heroes.
Yeah.
We've seen him be the sexy badass guy, and she's been the sexy, cool, smart lady. And they can still be those things, but now just older. So that sounds neat.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm not opposed to this, but I don't know what to expect from any of it.
It's really weird to me. The reason why I call this a nightmare. The Mummy, I would say, is in my top 3 favorite films ever made. That movie inspired me when I was a child.
Yep.
I watch it yearly.
You watched it a little too young?
Yes, I watched it way too young. I can quote the entire movie.
Yeah, you do so regularly.
And I just love that one. I don't care too much about the second one, except for the Anubis Warriors.
Yeah.
And like I said, the third one, I mean, it was interesting. I decided to watch that in theaters over The Dark Knight.
Ooh, that hurts.
That's how much I put my eggs into the mummy basket.
Was it concerning when you went in and the movie theater was a little too empty for what you thought was going to be a hit?
I didn't really care. I just wanted to see the movie. But everyone kept talking about this Dark Knight. And I remember when I finally watched The Dark Knight, I was like, oh, this is the better movie. I had to take a giant L right there. I was like, why did I betray Batman?
But the Mummy, it seemed like it could have been cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Egyptology is awesome to me. Paramount is looking to reboot Star Trek movies away from the Calvin timeline. So they want to get rid of Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto.
Yes.
Yeah, and they're going to basically create a new...
Like, it's not going to be Kirk and...
That's not determined yet.
I would be okay with them doing new characters and stuff. Like, Next Generation was a big risk because it was an all-new crew, right?
Yeah.
There's no returning characters. But they proved that this world is bigger than just Captain Kirk and Spock.
Well, that's a universe.
Yes. The final frontier.
But the first movie does tackle the end of the original series.
Mm-hmm.
Where we do find Kirk, and he actually does die.
Yes.
Which was like a weird torch pass.
A little bit, yes.
But also, you would have to go through, the first 2 or 3 seasons of the show before you get to that moment?
But that's fine, because Next Generation is so much better than the original.
I've tried to watch both, and I just can't do it. But I've seen all of the Next Generation movies.
Mm-hmm.
The Borg one is amazing.
The Borg, pretty iconic.
It's pretty gross and terrifying.
It was even more intense because if you watch the show, they talk about the Borg so much.
Yeah.
So, finally getting to it was landmark.
Yeah. And then once I saw Nemesis, which was the last one, God, when Data dies, you just start crying. You're just like, God, Picard's just so sad by himself.
I know, and it's Data.
I know.
He's too pure.
He was a cool character. So we'll see what they do with this.
Mm-hmm.
I have faith.
I am hopeful.
Just like K-pop Demon Hunters will get a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a surprise. It's a pretty big movie.
Massive hit. A huge hit.
It's insane how big that movie got. The problem is the sequel doesn't come until 2029.
Well, they have to animate it, so it's gonna be a while.
I don't know if it takes that long. It's 2025.
We didn't watch K-pop Demon Hunters, not yet. I imagine we will get to it eventually, I suppose.
Yeah. Probably 2029.
It has a pretty detailed art style and animation style.
I've seen bits of it, and I would say no.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I think it looks like Netflix trash.
You are incorrect.
I also don't like K-pop.
Well, that's fair, I suppose.
Yeah. I'm sure it's good. I know kids love it,
Mm-hmm.
and that makes sense to me. The Muppets are getting another movie.
Finally.
But actually, it's just, at least Miss Piggy is.
Well, at least, what is it?
It's a movie about Miss Piggy.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, they just announced it. The weird thing is Jennifer Lawrence and Emma Stone are producing it. So I'm like...
You weird.
Well, they're doing this with Disney, but I was like, I guess they're going to show up in the movie too.
Makes sense.
I don't like Miss Piggy. I'm not trying to be negative here.
How dare you?
Dude, I'm a Kermit fan.
I
love Kermit.
How do you not love both of them? How do you like one but not the other?
Piggy is really annoying. To me, I can't stand her and her antics. Every time she shows up in Treasure Island, Muppets Treasure Island, or Muppets Christmas Carol.
Yes.
She's just so annoying to me.
She can be a lot, I admit.
Yeah.
But I love her.
Okay. Well, she's getting a movie.
Every time she karate chops someone, it's 10 out of 10.
Robert Pattinson has confirmed he will be the villain in Dune 3.
Yeah.
He accidentally blurted this out in an interview with Jennifer Lawrence because they did a movie together recently, and he just wasn't thinking. He just said this. And I was like, oh.
Oops, sorry.
I guess we all know. Godzilla Minus Zero was announced. This is the sequel to Godzilla Minus One.
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't seen Minus One. I haven't seen Shin.
We were talking about this off the podcast yesterday,
yeah.
But we were both like, why haven't we watched the Minus Ones yet? Because we were like, the King Kong stuff is goofy.
Oh, dude. Working on Godzilla 2014, at one point, I just came across a compilation of all the fights in Godzilla vs. Kong 1 and 2. And I can tell you, as each fight keeps going, right? from one movie to another. It just gets more and more ridiculous.
It really does.
I was just like, what is going on? When they kill, what was his name? Scar
or something?
Scar, yeah.
Like Hulk's son.
They freeze him and then they smash him into a billion little pieces.
Yeah.
Godzilla's pink now. It's weird, man.
It's gotten a little bit away from itself.
Yes.
I also I like Kong plenty, but he's become too human.
Yes.
I hate that. Like, if you're giving me a monkey, make it a monkey. That's just a guy. He just happens to look like a monkey.
He's not a monkey.
Ape, whatever.
God, get it right, bud.
Donkey Kong would be upset.
We've been following the Warner Brothers Discovery thing quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the most interesting things is that they have now announced that the deadline is Christmas. If they can't, they're going to announce it. But basically, are they going to split the two companies?
Yeah.
And sell assets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or are they just going to sell the entire thing? And Paramount still really wants them.
Yeah, I hope they split and sell assets, honestly.
Yes.
Because I don't want Paramount to have it, and I would rather see those assets go and potentially get picked up by other people with more interesting or creative ideas.
Yeah, it totally makes sense to me.
Win-win scenario in my mind.
You just don't mess with DC.
Yes.
Just leave that one alone, please. I want it to come to fruition, and then I want to just smack the crap out of Marvel.
It's the only thing that's, like, doing really well with well, I guess Warner Brothers has a couple of other things, but it's doing very well. So only a real fool idiot would mess with it, but they've proven there's a lot of fool idiots.
They are killing it every time they show up in the box office.
Mm-hmm.
They had Sinners.
Yeah. Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Whoa. I would have guessed that
Superman.
was Legendary or something. Totally forgot.
Legendary is just a production company.
Well, is it?
Yeah.
Well, oops.
Yeah, all their movies have been doing really good.
Weird. Because they were doing really bad.
Yes.
Like a year ago, you know?
Yeah.
Just
that was,
so recently.
Well, that's the whole thing, is that they had to reshift their gears. That's why they killed a lot of those projects like Batgirl.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And they were like, just because that's just not going to make the money. It wasn't good enough and it didn't fit their standards. Someone said the movie still exists.
Really?
And they were like, maybe one day we'll see the light of...
Eventually.
But I was just like, oh, I thought it was gone.
Yeah, I thought they'd, like, deleted all the files out of spite, out of pettiness.
Yeah. So I was just like, maybe one day we'll get it.
Also, before we roll past it, you mentioned Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
I'm happy he's doing more. That's all I wanted to say. That he gets to do a lot of roles and stuff.
The Batman Part 2 is taking too long. And he's been very vocal about, he's like, I'm going to be an old man by the time I get back to playing Batman.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's kind of dumb that they did that, because the story was about a young Batman. I mean, he walked up to a guy with a bomb strapped to his chest. Like, that's not going to go off?
You know what's annoying? We got a sequel to Joker and a Penguin spin-off before we're getting the second Batman movie. And on one hand, I'm like, don't rush art. Let them take their time. But on the other hand, I'm like, what are you doing?
Well,
get to it!
Another movie that's coming out with DC is Clayface.
Mm-hmm.
Clayface gets his own standalone theatrical release movie.
I know. So weird. Who likes Clayface that much?
Apparently the script's really good. And it's a body horror thing.
Which makes sense. But it is just weird.
It is. Okay. Blue Beetle's actor, I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Yes. I also don't know how to pronounce his name.
Zolo?
Maybe? I saw it and I registered his face and then I was like, he is pretty, and then I like glazed over it, like I just glanced through his name and I didn't. It's like when you're reading a fantasy book, and they have like a fantasy name and you remember like the first letter but you don't really read the rest of it. I did that.
Nice. Well, he's been casted as Portugas de Ace for One Piece season 3.
I'm so excited.
They also casted Mr. Bon Clay.
I know. Can't wait.
And I'm like, this is awesome. Like, we're going to do season 3, so we're going to Alabasta.
Yeah.
And I'm totally stoked. The only thing is, where's season 2?
It won't be until March 10th.
Yes.
Finally.
So, we know something's happening again.
Yeah.
We have a date. We just don't know if that's gonna work.
Just continue to float the idea around that it's there.
Yeah.
We'll get to it sooner or later.
It's gotta be the CGI.
It's probably a lot of Tony Chopper.
Also, Stranger Things is taking way too long.
Oh,
this marketing campaign, it's not gonna work.
Mhm.
Nobody cares. Actually, the only people who care, which is really weird to me, are like middle-aged women.
Well, because I guess that makes sense. Because when the first season came out, they would have been teenagers.
No, I think it's because it's 80s references and stuff.
Yeah, it is.
They would have grew up in the 80s. Yeah.
Like they've lost their entire fan base, which is insane. Because that last season, season 4, I think it is.
Yeah.
Was so
Wow, baby.
little puppy grooming.
Yeah.
It was so big. Everyone was talking about it. Kate Bush was running up that hill. It was huge.
Yep.
And they just dropped all that momentum, and now no one cares.
Yep.
I saw a picture of the guy who's gonna play Ace, standing with Iñaki, who plays Luffy. They look related. They could be first cousins. They could be brothers.
Well, one's Brazilian, and the other one's Hispanic.
Yeah.
So.
It's the hair.
Yeah. I mean, they're just South American guys. I mean, that's what they look like.
It was a picture of them standing next to each other, and then a picture of the actual anime of Portugas and Luffy. And it's like, oh yeah, this is a good casting choice.
You know, Portugas isn't his real brother.
Yes.
Okay. And they have a third brother.
Yeah. He's that blonde one.
Yeah, he's weird.
Oh, I don't remember his name. If I saw it, I would register his name. That was his name, but I don't remember it right now.
So yeah, I'm excited for One Piece season 2.
Mm-hmm.
But the other thing Netflix is struggling with, The Witcher.
Yeah, I can't believe they're actually moving forward with this.
No. Like, the fans are very pissed off about this.
Really?
It is not going well. They're trashing it and everything. Producers are coming out trying to defend it.
Oof.
And yeah, it's not working.
Just bad all around. Bad decisions. Like the fact that they know the reason Henry Cavill left was because it's so inaccurate to the game. He's been vocal about this.
Not the game, the books.
But yes, my bad.
The games are based on the books.
Yes. The
show is based on some asshole's idea.
I would rather read the books, I think. I tried playing the game one time. I got like a demo for it or something.
Yeah.
Not for me. Not my kind of gameplay.
Yeah, I tried to play the third one and I was just like, this doesn't work with me.
It's also even if you're like trying to pick up like, oh, so much lore has happened.
Yeah.
I don't know what anything is anymore.
I knew the characters because we watched the first season.
Yeah.
But like where that third game picked up, I was like, oh, I didn't know all this had happened already.
That new one's gonna come out soon.
Yep.
So that'll be fun. That'll be neat.
Well, will it be fun, or are we going to find out how sexist the internet is again?
Oh, yippee skippy. Why isn't she super beautiful? It's like, she looks gorgeous. What do you mean? She looks fine. She looks like a human being.
Yeah. Well, you know what game I'm really interested in how people are going to react? Intergalactic.
Yeah, that one with the... Who
Conspiracy Prophet or something like that?
Yeah, it was the one that was like one of their big announcements.
Yeah, Neil Druckmann's new game. And I'm like, after what he did to season 2 of The Last of Us, are we sure we want to keep going with this guy? And how all the women around him have been quite vocal about how toxic he is.
Yeah.
And the game stars a girl.
Yes, which is such a shame. I really like the actress. And I thought it was really cool that I'm uncertain of their pronouns, but I was really excited that they were going to be the star of this game, but I'm like, oh no, this might be bad.
Yeah, Heretic Prophet.
Something like that. Not a memorable name in the slightest.
Too much going on right there. Nintendo is planning to make more movies after Mario Galaxy and The Legend of Zelda.
Wow.
I suspect this is to help fund their failing lawsuit.
Also, there are 5 million theme parks that they want to do.
Yep. You want to talk about that lawsuit?
Well, it's not working for them. Japan threw it out, because it's different in the different countries. Japan threw the lawsuit out. They were like, no, this does not work. Over here, like yesterday, the American law people, they were like, you need to reword this. Your wording is too vague and broad.
Yeah.
Like they're still like looking at it, but it's like, no, you're not getting away with this.
Yes. I mean, what they're saying, and if Nintendo was to win, but they won't,
No.
it would affect so many other games.
Mm-hmm.
You brought it up. Final Fantasy.
Yeah, like the legalese is so weird. Nintendo worded it so weirdly. It's like summoning a sub character to fight for you, and it's like so many games long before you did that. Nintendo.
Yes. So I don't know why.
I don't know why they care so much about PowerOn.
They hurt their own franchise doing these things.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when no one would stream their games?
Yep.
When, I mean, you can't even show Pokemon footage on YouTube.
No, the anime, no. And they've had a history of this. They were like copyright striking gameplay footage.
Yep.
They were like cutscenes from the games. That's why like they threw out the story mode from Smash Brothers, because they were all butthurt that people were sharing the gameplay of it, the story, and it's like, this is not how you should approach this.
Yeah. Well, they didn't start sharing or having the concept of sharing until Switch 2. But everybody else has already had those things, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I can stream straight off of my PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
They want you to do these things.
Yeah.
Or at least other companies. And Nintendo is just like, you don't do that. And it's like, you're supposed to be family fun for everyone.
Yeah.
And you aren't.
They're so behind. The fact that their big like announcement, there's a built-in chat feature for the Switch too.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, just use Discord. What do you mean?
Yeah, exactly. There's other ways around that. And they did this to themselves. Now, the questions of last week. Mm-hmm. There were two. Since we're talking about Nintendo, we'll talk about Legends.
Yeah.
In Pokemon Legends ZA, what kind of team do you prefer to have? All Pokemon that can Mega Evolve at 14%, and the winner is a nice blend of everything at 86%.
I didn't expect it to be such a blowout.
I have nothing but a team of Megas.
I think a big thing is a lot of the internet thinks the Megas are really ugly this time around. So that might be a part of like why they've voted the way they have.
Yeah.
Also, we were talking about it when you were playing the other day, that you don't get to hold an item, you know? Like, because you have to have them hold the Mega Stone.
Yes.
So, Leftovers or Rocky Helmet, a lot of really good ones you can't use.
I literally have all of them right now because they give you through side quests, and I was like, cool, you gave me a reward that I can't use.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing.
Yeah. Well, I could change my direction with my team.
You could.
But it's a little too late since I'm kind of just at the end right now.
Yeah, like literally.
Fighting a giant tower of plant.
I didn't know it was going to go this way.
I know. It got weird. But then I was just like, because I wanted to know what the story was. And it is a weird sequel to X and Y.
It is.
But here's the thing. That was over a decade ago. You expect me to remember these things?
Yeah, like I'm bringing up like Az's like life-sucking machine from the war.
Yep.
And you were like, what?
When I went into the bad guy's lair, like, you get a lot of the backstory about all that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, this is too much information for anyone to have remembered.
It's also weird that they waited until the very end to bring it up, because Az will like sprinkle in this information throughout the game.
Yeah.
Like he saves the big reveals for the end, obviously, but it was weird that they waited for the end of this game to bring up any of that stuff.
Yeah. And the way it goes is clearly no one's the bad guy except for Az.
He regretted it.
Mm.
He suffers. He's immortal. He can't die. Him and his Floette are cursed forever.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, the other thing, because of how old those games are, good luck getting to them. And anyone who's new to Pokemon is going to have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, there's always the great chance this is some kid's first Pokemon game.
Yeah.
Every time they drop, I always think about that. I'm like, some little kid's going to pick this up, and this is going to be their first adventure.
Yeah.
You know? And you got to, I think about, like, is it going to be as magical as my first adventure in Red.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Anyways,
So, yeah, trying to catch up to decades of lore and history is not easy, especially when these games are not easily like obtainable.
Yes, and again, Nintendo could do that.
They could,
but they won't. The next question. What do you call the character from The Mandalorian? Grogu, the child, and Baby Yoda.
No one voted for the child.
That's so funny to me. I saw a shirt the other day and it had him on it and it said the child, and I was just like, what?
Like at most, they'll quote that one scene like, "Show me the baby," or "I want to see the baby." No one says the child.
No. 15% for Baby Yoda and 85% for Grogu.
Makes sense. It's his name. Once you learn it.
There's a dog barking outside. Okay, sorry about that. If you heard the dogs, I can't control that. We just have really dumb neighbors.
Yep. Yippee.
I literally had to pause this and wait, 10 minutes?
It was not 10 minutes.
It was about 6 hours of my life gone right there. It's box office trolls.
Box office troll.
Okay. Number 1, Black Phone 2.
All right. 3 weeks in, still number 1.
Well, it had no competition. And it's pretty hard. Originally, when I wrote Black Phone's review, I gave it a 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
And then as I kept working on it, when I got back to that, I was like, nah, this is a 5 out of 5.
It's smart. It's creative.
It's an awesome movie. Scott Derrickson is a really cool director. I wish he put a little bit of that sinister in it.
I understand. I feel like this was aimed more for kids, which makes sense.
More for teenagers.
Yes.
Because Finn, especially now, Finn is in that age. The kid who plays Finn.
Yes.
He has achieved something that hasn't been achieved since Jim Carrey in his prime.
What?
He had 3 different movies this year. I can't remember what the third one was, but Black Phone and How to Train Your Dragon, and this other third one, all achieved number 1 in the box office in the same year.
This kid's popping off.
Yes.
Good job.
So Hiccup Finn is gonna stick around for a while.
Hooray.
I wonder when he'll become a superhero. That's always my question.
Yeah, that's always gonna be the one. Well, he could be like Robin. He could be a Dick Grayson, you know?
Damn.
I know.
And he kind of looks like him, too.
I know. I'm good at casting.
Okay, so Black Phone 2 is doing great.
Good
Number 2, Regretting You, Regretting Knowing That. I'm guessing that's a romance.
Probably.
Number 3, Chainsaw Man, the movie.
Nice.
Number 4, K-pop Demon Hunters. Which I guess they just wanted to throw it in theaters. Oh wait.
11 weeks in, and it's a number 4.
In order to be nominated for an Oscar, you have to have at least a limited theatrical run.
Oh, I can't wait for them to snub this one at the Oscars. I can't wait for them to sit there and be like, everyone hates watching these animated movies your kids drag you to.
Yeah, well, they're trying to steal the award from Pixar, and I don't blame them.
What did Pixar even put out this year?
Elio.
Oh, woof. It shouldn't even be nominated.
No. Number 5... Begonia?
Begonia? That is a type of flower.
Okay.
I think.
Maybe. Number 6, Back to the Future 40th anniversary.
A lot of people probably thought this was very exciting.
Question of the week. Which one's your favorite? Back to the Future? 1, 2, or 3?
Oof, it's tough. What's your favorite?
2. So hardcore number 2. Don't get me wrong. I love 1, and I like 3 because it's a Western.
3 is different.
I mean, you get me funny when you put in Westerns, you know? Like, yeah, I love that stuff, man. Just gunslingers is so cool.
I think 3 is my favorite because they did get to, like, they finally found their footing. They knew the characters. They could call back. They could make fun references.
Yeah, I like how 2 seamlessly just runs right into 3. So when you watch them, you're like, oh, you watch 1, you wait like a year, and then you watch 2 and 3.
Yeah, it's like an epic.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
And they had to make the first one to make sure that it was good enough to finish up the trilogy.
1 is iconic and classic.
It is. It's great.
It's just, there's a couple of little sprinklings of weird in that one.
What do you mean? He just wants to fuck his mom. No, he doesn't. Marty wants nothing to do with that other than to get his dad to finally be with her. But his mom is just such a horn dog.
Yeah.
I mean, she's messing around with his underwear.
Yeah.
And you're like, whoa, this is the 1950s. That is so risque.
She was a freak.
She was.
No, I think...
But then Dad was also watching women in the...
No.
So none of them are actually good people except for Marty.
I think the third one's my favorite. The third one also does my favorite thing where... Because they all... In the first two, you know... Great Scott, I know this is heavy. Iconic. And the third one, they
Is there something wrong with Earth's gravitational pull in the future?
And the third one, they swap it. So Marty says, Great Scott, and Doc Brown says, I know, this is heavy.
No, because 2 has one of the most craziest things to deal with. The past and the present.
Mm-hmm.
And because they already made a movie...
Yeah.
They just do the side scenes of the movie to help explain the first one and why these series of events worked, because there was 2 Martys there, which I had never seen. I grew up watching these. Obviously, I wasn't around in the 80s, but like we had VHSs and I had a special DVD trilogy of them.
Nice.
And I enjoyed watching that because Doc tells you about alternate timelines, right? How you can branch off and create another timeline.
Yeah.
Which Marvel totally ripped off. But it's like, he has to not only deal with the future, he has to go back to the past that he's already in and make sure that he's not seen.
Yes. It is good.
And that's clever to me. That's really well done. Okay. So that's the question. 1, 2, or 3.
Well done, 40th anniversary.
Yep. Number 7, Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere.
I can't believe, there's been no marketing for this.
What do you mean? They've been marketing it forever.
I didn't see anything for it until a week ago.
I said this last week and I still can't believe it. It's based on the story of Bruce Springsteen, but they gave him a fictional girlfriend.
That sounds so stupid. Why would they do that?
And I'm like, he's a rock star. You already have tension and conflict. Being a musician is not easy.
It's such an old man, no, we need our romance moment. And it's but that's so cliche and old, but they think that's iconic.
Also, isn't he from Jersey Shore?
I'm not sure.
New Jersey. I think I remember this weirdly vague thing where he was at the boardwalk and he asked a sidekick and she told him that one day you will be famous.
Nice. Cool.
And then it popped. It happened. Number 8, Tron Ares.
Boo.
Yeah. Number 9, Stitchhead.
We were so confused. We looked, because we don't know what this is. We looked it up. It's an animated movie.
It's an animated German film.
It's very German. There is a character whose name
we can't even pronounce.
I have no earthly idea.
Yeah, so that was weird. It kind of looked like Box Trolls meets Coraline.
A little.
And that's why I was investigating, because I was like, did they make another movie and they just didn't tell me?
No.
And no, it's something else. So I was like, okay.
It looked like a movie where, there were so many of these growing up, where it's just a random animated movie from, a random French company or whatever, you know?
Yep.
And you watch it and you're like, does anyone know what this is? And no one, you can't look it up because no one knows because it is too obscure.
Like Code Lyoko.
Code Lyoko was French. Now, there was one I saw growing up. It really stuck with me for some reason. It was called, the Dragon Slayers or something.
What?
God, it was so weird. And I would love to watch it again because I think I would grasp it better now. But it was like that. It was too obscure. I don't even know if that's actually what it was called.
Dude, I had a obscure callback from a coworker today. He was bragging about having met this actress who was the voice of the girl Gargoyle in Gargoyles. And I was like, whoa, Gargoyles?
Wow.
That is, you remember there used to be rumors they were going to make a live action one?
I was just about to say, if we're going to bring back old franchises, Gargoyles is right there.
And I might have just did that to us. I am so sorry, but sometimes I just wish things into the universe.
You just got to throw it out there.
Yeah. And number 10 is Good Fortune.
Good for you, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's talk about the monster in the room. It's that D-Rex. Okay. So I did a lot of research for Jurassic World Rebirth, and I really love that review. It's awesome. If you haven't seen it, check it out.
I think it's your best yet.
There aren't even spoilers, and I changed up my formula.
Yeah, I like it. The
yeah.
pacing was much more fluid.
Yes. And, I mean, I really nailed this thing. Now, the movie sucks. And
so bad.
I was talking to a different coworker today, and I was like, what'd you think of the movie? And she was like, this is great. And I was like, really? And she was like, well, this is my first Jurassic World. And I was like, well, then you have no context to what this is.
What an amazing opportunity she has to watch this get even better in her eyes.
I know, because I'm like, when she watched it, she was like, I want to watch the other ones, because they're all on Peacock now.
Mm-hmm.
You can watch all 7 of them. And I was just like, dude, 1 and 2 are going to rock your boat.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be like, oh, that's what an Academy Award-winning film looks like.
Oh, I see. That's what this movie was supposed to be.
Well, my biggest issue, look at the beginning of the franchise, right? Michael Crichton likes writing science fiction.
Yes.
So science is very much part of this.
Yeah.
And when you are introduced to Jurassic Park, John Hammond shows them the dinos, right? The people can't believe the dinos are real. And then they're like, but how'd you do it? And then he takes them on this little tour, and he explains all of that to you.
Yes.
And then there's the dinner scene,
Mm-hmm.
where Dr. Malcolm brings up chaos theory.
Yeah.
Right? When I saw that scene, pretty much my entire life up to when I was a young adult and I finally got to college and I actually acquired an education, I realized what he was saying. I never registered it, and it made me realize this movie's brilliant.
Yes.
Like, you think you're there for the dinos, but really it's about balance in nature and how it's out of balance and bad things are going to happen.
Yeah.
And they fight that through the whole thing, yet because of the events of Fallen Kingdom and Dominion just ruins everything, Rebirth has nowhere to go. So they squeeze a story in there. Shortly after Dominion was released, sorry, did you still want to say something?
No.
Okay. Spielberg was like, let's make 7, which I can't believe he thought this, because Dominion is the worst one. And it's still worse than Rebirth.
I think we're proving Spielberg doesn't know what he's doing anymore.
Well, he had an idea, and then he went to grab the writer, David Kemp, of 1 and 2, Jurassic Park and Lost World, who also got credited with writing the first script with Michael Crichton.
Yes.
Right? So this guy knows Jurassic Park, and he came up with this heart disease idea because dinosaurs were so big and they would live long lives while humans are so small and they die from heart disease. He said it was like one of the most severe things ever. And he was like, I want to bring it back to the first movie because of how ridiculous the World trilogy got.
Yes.
Right? He's clearly the one who put the family in there.
Yeah.
Because there you go again. It's also about families. About trying to survive this horrific thing that shouldn't exist. Yes. Right? But then you get the mercenaries.
This is such a thing. And the Jurassic World series really started hammering this in. If you watch the Jurassic Park trilogy, especially the first one, they are not soldiers. They are just people. They're scientists. Yes. They are regular folks.
They have armed personnel for obvious reasons, but yeah, they're not. They're not really. They're almost like a personal militia.
And next thing we know, here comes Owen Grady, military man with his guns and all his weapons and stuff, and it completely changed from being a science horror to being an action flick.
Owen doesn't really use guns.
Everyone around him does, though.
Yeah, and he gets really upset with them. He did use one rifle to take down the flyers, which makes sense. He goes out there with the riflemen and they start dispatching these things. Because, I mean, that's terrifying on its own. Yeah. But there's another message there, you know. They're living creatures, so you have to treat them with respect. Yeah. This movie... No.
Nothing. It was so bad.
And then...
It was so boring.
And then they got their director. And he did he did Godzilla 2014, Rogue One, Star Wars story.
Which you can tell because this one just kind of copies the flavor of those two movies. Yes. For no real reason.
And he clearly made the D-Rex. Yes. In which he explained what the D-Rex really was. And it's more terrifying than you think. It is inspired by the Xenomorph, so Alien, and the Rancor from Star Wars. Okay? Mixed with a gorilla. The way he presented it to Industrial Light and Magic for them to animate this thing, imagine basically the lower bottom part of it is a T-Rex, and a gorilla got fused over the top of it.
So I hate all of that.
I know.
Because none of those creatures are dinosaurs. They're a space alien.
Oh, yeah.
They're a fantasy monster.
Yep.
And a gorilla. And they're like, we'll make that a dinosaur. It's like, why didn't you pick one of the many dinosaurs? And also, like, in universe, why? Why would they want to make that?
I don't know. All I know is this was the 26th attempt of doing this. And because of the strangeness of this thing, because it's really clear it shouldn't exist, they wanted to have like a... It's in pain. It's sorrow and pain. And that's why it moves so sluggishly. And it's terrifying. One of the things, the first line in there almost, is this one scientist lady is like, I wish we'd just kill it. And that's because it's in so much pain, they don't want to keep this thing alive. Weird.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Like, from a science angle, from a story angle. And they never explain any of this.
Yes.
So dumb, because Jurassic Park has always done a very good job explaining why they did stitch in the weird stuff, like the frogs or whatever, or, you know, the, like, quillfish for the camouflage or whatever.
I haven't gotten to Chaos Theory, but Camp Cretaceous, I mean, they explain Scorpius Rex quite well to you.
Yeah. But this one, it doesn't, there's no science behind it, there's no idea behind it, it's clearly just, I want a monster movie, and he made a monster movie.
Yes.
And he plopped his dumb, stupid monster in the middle of all these other dinosaurs.
And so what's wrong with this movie is you had 3 different guys with different opinions, and they were like, we'll just put it all in one movie.
Yeah.
So that's why it's just all over the place. That's my gripe with it. I'm sure we'll get Jurassic World...
Sure.
5?
It was so bad. They got what's his name? He was just voted the sexiest man.
Jonathan Bailey. He plays Dr. Loomis.
Yes. He was just in Wicked.
Yes.
I don't remember the name of the character.
He's a song and dance guy.
Yeah.
He's becoming an actor. Like, I saw he was in Bridgerton, which I was like, well, I wouldn't know you from that.
Every British person ever is in Harry Potter and or Bridgerton.
Yeah. And I was like, it makes sense. He's a good-looking guy. He won the award.
Yes.
But he wasn't supposed to play him. It was supposed to be Glenn Powell.
Yeah, which would have been even worse. And I love Glenn Powell. With all my heart. He's one of my favorite actors, especially right now. Why do we have this nerd guy if he's gonna be a big, strong, jacked Texan beefcake like Glenn Powell?
Yeah.
And even Jonathan Bailey here. Bailey?
Yeah.
Jonathan here has a skill set that has nothing to do with this movie.
No.
Singing, dancing, amazing acrobatics? No.
There's a moment where he falls off a cliff, and we're watching him, and I'm like, this is clearly a green screen, right? But we're seeing him, and he just, like... does a little tilt and just tucks and rolls. And I was like, oh, he would have the ab strength to actually do that.
Yeah.
And I was like, but that's just him as a dancer, you know?
They just slapped glasses on him. And that was it.
Well, you know, we've seen him with blonde hair. And yeah, he's actually a brunette. So it was weird. And also, Rebel Moon's Atticus showed up in that one.
Yeah, he lived and died for a whole 2 seconds.
Yes. His name was Bobby Atwater, and he died at water. We finally saw the Naked Gun.
We did. It was so good. I laughed my ass off, but we were also drinking a little bit by the time we got there. So we were a little bit easier to laugh when you get into that state.
True. When the first joke happened, it just did not work with me. And then you had to explain to me, that's the point of the joke.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, this is a very strange style of comedy.
It was when you told me you had never seen The Naked Gun.
Yes. I've seen Airplane.
Yeah, Airplane's
well,
way
I've told
better.
you, I have a relative who's in Airplane.
Yeah.
So, of course, I saw Airplane. But yeah, there was never a need to go watch Naked Gun.
Yeah, it's the nonsense all over it. Like, you were like, I don't know what the plot is. And I'm like, yeah, it's not important.
Yeah. I think the funniest joke in that one is the coffee.
The coffee, yes.
It just gets more and more ridiculous. To the point where he's in a high-speed chase in his car. He's driving it, and then just randomly, through his window, someone hands him a coffee. You're like, this is not going away.
It's unrelenting. Just nonstop joke, something. It never ends. It's really good. It's very much in line with the original.
Which makes sense. I learned that there was a TV show called like Police Academy or something like that. It ran for 6 episodes and they canceled it before they made the movie.
Uh-huh.
And the reason why was it was too quick.
Yes.
They felt like the audience weren't able to keep up with the jokes.
That can happen.
And,
have you ever seen Police Academy?
Yeah, we've seen Police Academy. That's not what the TV show is called.
Yeah.
I know. Police Academy sucked.
What?
You know what's another terrible comedy?
I am offended. I like Police Academy.
Animal House.
I never watched Animal House.
Oh.
Isn't that Rob Schneider?
No.
Who is it?
John Candy?
Oh.
Is it? John Belushi? Dude, it's an old one. Like, it's shot on film.
Yeah.
And there's no color correction. But yeah, these are old comedies that we're talking about.
Yes.
The Naked Gun is fun, and you'll feel it. And you get some of that, like, Seth MacFarlane quirkiness to the jokes also.
Yes. It was really refreshing comedy.
Yes.
And I'm glad it's done so well.
Yeah.
I hope we get more things like this. Like, just earnestly fun for the sake of being fun.
Mm-hmm. So that's the end of Coffee Break. Sorry about all the weird noises.
It's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah. I was going to review Spirit.
Stallion of
Cimarron. But then I was like, well, the new Fantastic Four just came out. And I kind of want to tackle that. And I can save Spirit for Thanksgiving week.
Yeah. Save it for later.
Yep.
Spirit is really good. It is weird. It's different.
It's especially for DreamWorks.
Mm-hmm.
They went differently with that one, but I like it because it's a Western.
It is, in a weird way.
Well, it has to be.
You know, when I think of a Western, I think of a guy holding a gun, not a horse.
Well, he's holding a gun while he's on a horse.
I guess we focused on different things.
Okay.
I really don't want to watch Fantastic Four. I know it's going to be so bad and boring.
We'll get it done with,
yeah.
And then I'll be all caught up with the MCU, and I'll just be quiet. I won't. I'm going to try and tear this thing apart. I am so not okay with another Fantastic Four.
Oh, God.
So, we'll find out about that. Mm-hmm. What are you up to?
Hazbin Hotel is coming out. Like, the season 2 has been. Today, episodes 3 and 4 dropped. They drop 2 episodes a week. So I'll have my reviews for those out. And some other stuff as well, I'll get around to as soon as I can.
Yeah. I know I only announced 1 film review. I'm going to announce more things next week. I just got to figure out all the places where they're going. Because there's some interesting thoughts we had yesterday.
Yes.
And I was like, this could be really fun for the holidays. So I hope you guys enjoy. It did not feel like Halloween.
No, but now that we're going towards the rest of the holidays, be safe.
Yeah. Yeah, try not to go outside, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just getting worse and worse out there. Goodbye.
Bye.